I learned something new. Did you guys know that it takes 2 shots? That was awesome. All right, let's see. On deck, I have Skylar Bolks, but please give it up right now for William Conway. Take that stuff.
Bosses, how you doing? I am super excited to be here. I have some wonderful news. I know I've been talking to you guys about this for the last few weeks, but my divorce, absolutely final. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It only cost me a car and a testicle. I'm lying. I was already missing the testicle, actually. Yeah, funny story about how that happened. So when I was younger, my family used to always take trips to this grotto. This place that this priest built with the Stations of the Cross. Grew up Catholic. My mother just loved that place. And they had a little pond there that had swans. And the year that Billy Madison came out, I had an incident. Because apparently you can't tell a real swan to stop looking at you. Because, you know, they were out in the water at first, and I'm like, stop looking at me, swan. And it like starts kind of like barking at me, like, bah, bah, you know. And I was like, stop looking at me, swan. And it gets a little bit closer, and there's a fence there. So I'm not worried. There's a fence, right? And so, like, he gets right up by the fence, and I'm like over the fence, stop looking at me, swan. Oh, oh, oh. And that's how I have one testicle. It's crazy because I still get phantom pains anytime I watch an Adam Sandler movie. It's weird. But so I'm single now. So I'm officially single. And I got on one of those dating websites, Plenty of Fish. Plenty of Crazies is what it is. Had some interesting experiences already. I went out with this girl, and we went back to her place, and she had a couple dogs, which, you know, I don't mind dogs. Dogs are okay, you know, but she had them in the bedroom, and when things progressed and we started heading that way, she opens her bedroom door, and there's 2 pit bulls. Okay. Things are not progressing anymore, because if you think I'm getting naked around those guys, you're a little crazy. Because you know, they don't like when mom is making weird noises. You know, they don't like that, and I don't want, you know, meat hanging around for them to bat at. You know, when you're missing a testicle, you get really protective of what's left. You know, I'm not playing that game. That's not gonna happen. You know, I have a lot of experience with pit bulls. When my first marriage, when my wife was pregnant with our daughter, I decided, you know what, I want a dog to protect my daughter as she gets older. And so we went and got a puppy pit bull, but they're stubborn. You know, you really gotta be firm with them, you know. And so when he would piddle on the floor, you know, I'd grab him by his collar and I'd rub his nose in it, and I'd beat his ass a little bit and send him outside. Like, this is where we do this, you know. Well, while she was still pregnant, we had some morning nookie one day. But jostling her around wasn't a good idea with the pregnancy. And naked, she runs into the bathroom and she starts throwing up into the toilet. But she's pregnant, so there's a lot of pressure. And when all these things are happening, she happens to piddle just a little bit on the floor. And wouldn't you know it, right then the dog was walking by and he's looking at me like, what are you going to do, man? So I did what I had to do. You know, I rubbed her nose in it, I beat her ass, I threw her outside. I can't be confusing the dog. Come on, you know, seemed natural. So I told my mom again that I was doing these open mics, and she's just not she's not proud of me for doing these things. You know, and I told her, I said, Mom, you know, I didn't graduate high school. I've been divorced twice now, and I've been to prison. Exactly when are you going to stop expecting something? You know, I'm William Conway. That's what I'm talking about.